our audience may not know that much about you, other than you're a longtime state representative from the Reading area. Maybe you could just give us a little bit of a biography of yourself.
I'd be glad to do that, Adam. I'm married for 34 years to the same woman. We had 6 children, 6 grandchildren. The 6th one just born a few days ago, the grandchild. 5 sons and a daughter. We've homeschooled our children since our oldest was going in the 6th grade, and took on that responsibility because we knew it was the responsibility of parents, and that we're glad that we did that. I was in private business for 15 years. I managed a radio station for 2 years, and then was the director of marketing for a private company called Graco Children's Products. It makes baby furniture, located in Elverson. It's been sold now after I left to run for the House, but very, very successful. And I was with them for 13 years there, and responsibility to develop product and figure out what mothers wanted and bring it to market successfully. Had a chance to travel the world probably 24 times just the Far East alone in relation to that, and it helped to prepare my thinking and my view of the world and what the needs were in preparation for running for the House in 1992, which I did. Ran on an open seat, a 6-way race, similar to the U.S. Senate race right now, and never been involved in the political field before. But ran, we won, and then spent 9 terms in the House. So when I was in the House, I focused my areas on tax and fiscal policies. Number 1, educational issues, secondarily, and then the defense of constitutional freedom related issues as my 3rd area. And as a result, I championed the issues of everything from Second Amendment to 10th Amendment to state sovereignty to opposing federal involvement in education way back in the early 90s when America 2000 and Goals 2000, which turned into No Child Left Behind, came into place. Challenged very early on the first advent of what is now Obamacare, when its early stages Hillary Care, and began to be implemented through the school system, and traveled the country, talked about what would happen if we didn't stop it in those early years. And now it's fully fledged. And made a promise in 1992 when I ran. I said then it wasn't, we didn't have a revenue problem, we had a spending problem, and I saw no reason to vote to raise taxes. And regardless of the against me to raise them or to vote for it, I never voted for a tax increase. So I can say, Adam, really truthfully, in all of my years there, I have never made an unconstitutional vote, and I've tried to champion those things that for limited government and for individual freedom, and that's where I've stood, and that's where I'll stand if I go to Washington.